Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of September 17th through to the 23rd, 2017. So let's get right into your shuffle and see what messages that Spirit has for you. This is it. All right. 3-card spread. The beginning of your week, you receive the Queen of Pentacles. She represents kindness. The middle of your week, 8 of Cups, change. And your last card, and the midweek, 2 of Cups, partnership. Not bad looking cards at all. Not at all. All right, Sagittarius. My poor cards are getting worn out already. Only a couple of months old. Queen of Pentacles. Cards, of course, is Pentacles, representative of creativity and of money, of course. Earn money, projects that earn money, jobs, finances, and this sort of a thing. So there she is. When this person shows up, and she could be the U card, Sagittarius, male or female. There's no gender assigned in this reading for this card. Where it shows up right at the beginning of a reading is usually indicative that it is you that's being represented here. Remember, it's a general reading, though. Okay, don't forget that. But if this isn't you, this is somebody that you know. It could be an energy, whatever unfolds. At this point, I'm not hearing definitely which way this goes. This card brings forth to a descriptive to the card, an affectionate, generous woman. In most cases, and we can have, you know, you've got yin and yang, that's male and female, that can apply to the energies as well. This is somebody that we all want to have in our personal lives. This is your best friend. This is kind of like your big sister, but she's really, really smart. She's really kind. And she's really understanding. These could just, if this isn't a person who you don't identify with this, what it is, it's an energy that's surrounding you right now, where you're being shown affection in one form or another, from one way or another, and complete understanding when you may feel nobody else is understanding maybe something that you're going through right now. She's the one that you would go to. The way to understand if this is applying is the U card for you, Sagittarius, or if this is somebody you know. She's a lover of nature, very, very strong within the nature that surrounds her. She lives surrounded by nature, a lot of trees and a lot of water, a lot of wildlife and birds and this kind of thing. She is a very strong believer and a lover of everything revolving in your life around home. She's just really strong in the home factor. She is very loving and very loyal to her family. She's practical. She's down to earth. But as the U card, she shows you right now, and she shows up, and this energy comes up, that now it's time, and you're getting a heads up here, okay, Sagittarius? You need to focus on some key tasks, key areas even in your life right now, where your focus is desperately needed. And, you know, you really have to zone in and focus on something to deal with it, to handle it, to finish it, without outside influences and other things coming in and kind of nudging you, your concentration off, we'll say, or pulling you away from what it is that you need to complete. So you really have to devote yourself, close yourself off if you have to, from the world until these things get done. Also, the card showing up, you need to spend your money wisely at this time, because she's all about money as well. And of course, there's no frivolity here. This is all serious, and you need to be more responsible with your money. Be wise about the money that you've worked so hard and earned so much, not earned so much, but have worked so hard to earn the money that you do. Don't take that lightly. Spend your money wisely. There could be a woman at work that supports you as well, Sagittarius, right now. You've got understanding. You've got um, affection. Somebody's very generous with their feelings with you. They're very open with you. This could be somebody on the job or just some, but this energy, if she's manifesting into a real person, or if this is you, this is the type of person we all want to have somebody like this in our lives. Somebody just know that they're always there and they're always going to be there, and they want the best for us. There's the big thing coming there. The advice of the card is to be hands-on at this time. Get involved. Give practical help when you see help is needed. Please put it out there and do it from the goodness of your heart without expecting anything in return. That's the most generous side of human nature. When you automatically don't think about it, you say, "Oh, I see someone needs help," and you just zoom right in and you do your thing and you walk away and you move on with your day, and never think about it again. But karma and destiny walk hand in hand. So there always is, usually, whether we realize it at that moment, there is payback down the road, tenfold, or whatever fold. Who am I to say, right? So yes, share your knowledge with those that need it. Don't be afraid to step up. If you see somebody that's struggling with something and you already know how let's say you're putting something together, you've been to that, what is the name of that place, IKEA or whatever it's called, you know, you have to bring everything home and build it yourself. You get all the parts. I can't remember what that's called. I've never been, so that's why I don't remember. But it's that kind of a thing. Anything that you see that you know that you could rip right through something and wrap it up in no time at all. Go ahead and help and throw your knowledge and your assistance in there. Your keywords are generosity and fertility, money, comfort, love, nature, children, and animals. This is a really beautiful card overall because of what it represents. And it is faith and belief in another human being. The solidity of friendship, solid all the way, is coming to the forefront here. And to remind you as well, Sagittarius, you're not alone. You can go to this person, or people can go to you. It could work the other way around if you identify as the you card. Okay, watch your money spending. Now when the eight of cups show up, because it's cups, it represents the heart, romance, love, anything along these lines. But when the eight of cups show up, it usually is indicative of some major change about to take place for some of you. Some of you are already aware of this. The plans are already in place. You're getting ready to implement a change. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's leaving what they've been calling home and family for a while now. I see just a single relationship between a man and a woman, and somebody is leaving that relationship. It's come to that, and it's going to bring huge life changes for both parties, really. But this is your reading, Sagittarius, so this is for you. Huge changes. Now's the right time. Any of you thinking and contemplating about making huge changes where you physically leave something, you're walking away, you're leaving, now's the time to implement it. If something like this has been playing on your mind, remember this is a general reading. But you're about to take your leave and move on. Other commitments have already been severed. See, this is a huge move. This is somebody that's leaving their community, their home, what they've known and called home for a while, or even a long, long time. But I'm not feeling childhood place where you, let's say, lived and never moved. This is the first time in your life you're grown up and an adult. It isn't like that. But it is something, because this is what I'm seeing, and I'm feeling this, that for somebody, you've lived here, say, 10 years. You've established yourself in your own neighborhood and in your community. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Jones you wave to every day, Mr. and Mrs. Smith that you wave to every day. You know, maybe it's been Cleaverville for you, Leave It to Beaver kind of neighborhood and community. Everything's all, you know, cookies and milk, right? But somebody is leaving, and what you've done, you've already gone around for. You've been spending months doing this. And you've been preparing people that are in your immediate life and in your immediate world that this day was coming. You saw A lot of we wish you lucks have already gone on. So these things, these relationships have more or less have been ended momentarily. Of course, with the world of multimedia and the internet, we never have to lose touch with anybody completely. So there is that, but this is a physical move, packing up and leaving. Um, so that you're going to have little drama. There's not going to be a whole bunch of people sending you off and everybody crying and causing a big scene and all of that stuff. You're saying a quiet goodbye at this point. So there's a journey ahead for some of you. Some of you could be, this could apply to anybody out there, the journey. This could be a trip away just for a change of scenery. This is somebody that maybe that has left their community and their people behind, as I said. And this is I need a change. This is time for a change, not just of scenery, but a change of life. If I start with a change of scenery, then my life should fall into place with change, and it'll be all new to me. And I need that right now. This is why you're doing it. You don't want to be stifled living in a small town or living in the same city. You want to get out and you want to live different places and experience life a little bit more. There's a hunger there in some of you to do just that. What am I missing? Is what you're feeling. What am I missing out there in the world? I know I'm missing something. I want to see what it is that I'm missing, or if I'm missing anything at all. So for some of you, it could be a small vacation to major, major life changes. Advice of the card, follow your heart and go forward. All right? We listen to our intuition. We listen to our gut. And when the answer is yes, if we're questioning things, we feel it there. We do. We feel it. And we know if it feels right or if it feels wrong. It's just the way it is. Your keywords are endings, departures, journeys, movement, transition, travel, and vacations. So something, but there's big, big life changes. Usually when the Eight of Cups shows up, that indicates right off. Huge, huge, huge changes for some. New life. Two of Cups. I kept calling this the happily ever after card, and I think the previous reading was at Virgo. It was in the very first reading of the week. Please, I don't know why I did. What this card is not the happily ever after card. It's not the Ten of Cups. It's the Two of Cups, which represents partnerships. Which I meant to say in the Virgo video, that it represents everlasting love. That doesn't mean I'll be smooth sailing all the way through because everlasting love. That doesn't mean that at all. But it means a solid partnership, solid coupling. You are more than just a couple. I'm hearing somebody out there. You're each other's family. There's a strong, strong bond that's going on between, and it's everlasting. It'll last forever and ever and ever. All right, one moment. This card off the top can represent romance and partnerships. Like-minded individuals coming together. Yes, love at first sight is part of it. But sometimes our brains alone is nothing physical. All right? It's what's going on in the intellect. And yes, there may be pheromones at play here that attract us to certain people. They say we are attracted, especially when it comes to romance. That really, not literally, but metaphorically, figuratively, we are attracted to our own mirror image in somebody else. We see something. We recognize something of ourselves in somebody else, and this click goes on because it's a two-way thing. And some people do. They just click. And it usually lasts a lifetime. Yes, sometimes just a season, but this is partnerships for life or long-term is going on here. General reading, please remember that. But if this applies to you, I'm very happy for you. It's a good card to get. So this can, the people that you meet could be out of work. It could be in work. It doesn't matter where it is. It could happen anywhere. But there's a common ground here. I'm hearing that there's a common ground where that click is going to happen with somebody. This card brings extremely rewarding experiences as well. Finding that you're broadening your horizons. You're not as closed off, and you don't even want to be closed off anymore. You never thought you were, but then you questioned something probably quite recently for somebody out there, and you thought, I thought I was open-minded. I thought I was broad-minded. I thought that I was open to different things and new things coming. And boys, when I look back, maybe not. I need to rethink this. How open-minded am I really? How willing am I to receive the new opportunities coming into my life. And sometimes we all do this, you know. Somebody will bring something for you. I'm not interested. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it. Just no, 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 no. That isn't for me. And maybe we shouldn't be so quick to do that. Do we short-sight ourselves when we do that? Well, we'll never know once that's done. Or when maybe, what would be worse, we would find out that, damn, that could have been me that benefited from that. Look at them go. That could have been me. These things happen. These are lessons learned. Are they not? They sure are. You need to do a little more nurturing in your own interest right now. Feed your own interest. And the things that matter to you a little bit more, needing to go a little more in depth within yourself. And you know what? Maybe this is just a stupid metaphor. But maybe you're taking painting classes, right? Art, paint, yeah. And maybe you go once every 2 weeks. But there are classes, and always have been classes, where you can go maybe once or twice a week. Go once or twice a week. Focus in a little bit more. Give yourself, if you really enjoy doing that, do it a little bit more. Whatever it is for you. It's different for everybody. But whatever it is for you, feed a little bit more into that. At this time, the tarot is encouraging you to do that. Some of you, if you're looking for to take a course right now, or you're looking for a teacher that is going to inspire you, and therefore you become like a student of the teacher, this could very, very, very easily happen and come along. For those of you that want to manifest that, put it out to the universe. You're looking to learn more about what, and you need inspiration about what it is to you. Bring you a teacher, or lead you to a teacher, somebody that's going to help nourish your own interest and to feed you. So this is a good time for that as well. The advice is to look to others to share your visions with. That way you're opening yourself up to possibilities. If you keep everything hidden inside, how's anybody going to know? So you need to open yourself up to positivities. Work with others for the greatest result. Don't hole off in a corner somewhere. Put yourself out there a little bit more. Not a lot. Just a couple baby steps out there, a little more than you already are. Your keywords are partnership, creativity, communication. Education for some, but that is in the spiritual sense of finding a new teacher. And inspiration is the big word that comes off of this. So anyway, Sag, this was your reading for the week, September 17th through to the 23rd. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it and it resonated with you as well. And I hope you're having a good month for September and this coming week that's going to come up. I wish you the best there. Also, thank you to all subscribers across the board. Thank you to all the members in the group Bay of Fundy Fortunes, which is a private, closed group of like-minded individuals, just like me, just like you, or you wouldn't be here. But it's a wonderful place to be. Really proud to be part of it. Anyways, please join us, and you can leave anytime you like. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do. All subscriptions are free within, well, the tarot community. On most channels, the subscriptions are free. You can leave anytime you like. Also, if you like this reading and you'd like to have something private and specific just for you, I do offer this service. The information for that's found down below this video window. Please read through once. Grab my email you see there. You send that off to me. I'll get you taken care of very, very quickly. So I think that's it for me tonight. Other than you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes not just on Facebook and YouTube, but Google, Blogspot, and Twitter as well, wherever you feel comfortable watching, whatever platform you watch it from. So anyways, I'm going to go for now. If anybody's looking for me, you can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or walking on the beach down below along the water's edge that hold the mightiest tides in the whole planet, the beautiful and bountiful Bay of Fundy. I watch the tides slide in and I watch them. I'm always looking out there. But if you're looking for me, you can always catch me down there or here, waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here. Good night for now.